But what were you saying before? You were saying the first thing that you opened up with about people being emotional. What
Yeah,
was talking about
yeah.
emotional versus logic? That kind of spills into something I wanted to mention about which Mongolia.
Yes. A lot of emotions, a lot of man, mental fortitudes that this girl has, this woman has, I guess at her age now,
Yeah, man, sure.
to really go through with all these things. I mean, ninjas have their own mental fortitude, so in case something happens, they can
Oh, poof.
easily like never give out that information, that secret. But I don't think it's anywhere near what she's capable of, because this girl has gone through so much in what, a few years of losing one, two, maybe three homes,
Mm.
three inner circle of life of people she, confines in, only to find out that, hey, the people who are trying to like who have already done what they've done to you and your family are now trying to have you help them break them down, and it's like
Mm.
so much.
So many moments for her to lose it, for her to get so emotional and get so wrapped up in how she felt. Like there was like those slaves that she was brought up with that was pretty much like her aunts, her
Mhm.
family, like the one that lost her brother and the other one who just lost purpose after
The one that
finding
showed
out.
her new way after just losing her way.
Like
Yeah.
for them to fall apart and then like she sees that like she could have fallen apart like they did.
Hmm.
Because it's like, oh, this was everything. This is I can't believe I don't have anything else to live for. That's pretty much the kind of mentality that she had. But oh, where should we put ourselves?
Right here, yeah. Like this guy. I mean,
Oh,
they're the two kings or people in power that, yeah.
damn. I don't know. Ah,
Yeah.
yeah. We were on different.
I think it's fine. I think it's okay.
Yeah, maybe. Be back.
But yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's really cool
she's
because
gone through a lot.
she could have broken at any of these moments, but then she's able to maintain that her logical state of being because like gathering knowledge, find a different way. Like she's trying to find a different angle to like to get at them to exact her revenge, which kind of seems like crazy because like, yo, listen, you're a slave then, you're a slave now. You were serving them, now you're serving these guys. Like whatever. Like, but but the reason she's still very emotional, and like we're powered through emotion, where our emotion tells you what direction to move into. Like, what is your purpose in life? What do you want to do? What is your life's mission? So like she's driven by that, by her feelings, by her emotions. She just doesn't allow it to overpower her in the moments, even if they're even if it's called for.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like when she's finds out about the whole plan of everything, um, about what happened at the meeting about, oh, let's wipe out the jinn. The Mongolians are about to wipe out the jinn. She has a moment where she's like, huh, that could have easily happened to me where I was. Like we could have been wiped out. We could have, yeah, pushed everybody into a city, starved to death, freeze to death. That could have happened to me. And so for a moment, I thought like, oh wow, that empathy is gonna come out. Like she's gonna try to do something to stop it. And it's like, well, like, what can she do? This is like one of those fantastical anime where it's like, oh, I have all these powers, and I could do this, and I'm gonna. And she's just like, she kind of seals her resolve and like narrows her eyes, just like focuses on the plan at hand, which is wild.
Yeah.
I mean, like I
Her
get,
phrasing of like they have in order for us to get what we want with the lady she's working under right now, they have to succeed in taking over this new country,
yeah, she's like,
like this new
I
village, this new set of people in this town, like not even
yeah.
trying to fight. Like, no, they have to be successful. knowing what they're gonna do,
Yeah.
knowing that they're gonna starve them, knowing that they're gonna murder, rape, do whatever they do, and yeah, just raid the whole area, starve them, cut them,
Mm.
everything, and it's just like, and you see it in her eyes, like she just like half eyes, like yeah, that's what's gonna happen, that's what's gonna have to happen, and we have to be stronger than that to get what we want or get
Yeah.
our train of process into it.
Mm.
And it's funny because I think what really blew me away was as she's telling what's going to happen military wise after he goes ahead and gives his whole spiel of how they're going to take over, that you see the old lady who's like in the hidden room, like, oh yeah, I can't really move around because I'm old and this and that, but I'm wise and this is what's going to happen and we need to keep everyone together. And at the same time, Sataro's like, no, this is the point where we need to break them apart because that's when they're going to be weak.
Hmm.
So causing confusion and this is not two young girls that are like probably of the same age
Mm.
to be in two different sides
Yeah.
is
Yeah, like
phenomenal.
she found another adversary. Well, we found another adversary without like she's not unaware of. But yeah, I thought it was very, very interesting. They came to the same conclusions, and but their goals are different. And even in that moment, even knowing learning what she did, like she could have gotten to the point where she could just go back to the lady that has the book and just try to confirm her suspicions. Oh yeah, they are planning something against yada yada yada. Just to sow those seeds and then like start tearing apart at it. But like again,
I don't think that
she
would do
knows
anything though, because
she knows
that
like
lady
even
wouldn't do anything
it
with
would
that
make her
information.
feel like, oh yeah, I could do this, I could fulfill her because she's trusting my word. I could just do this and then confirm the suspicions that she already has. The same way that the fourth princess was like, oh, you're lost, and she just, oh, I'm gonna just confirm her suspicions. Oh, you got me, I'm lost. So she can easily confirm the suspicions in order to start sowing the seeds, but she's like, nah. I'm going to make sure I succeed. I need to find a faction that is against him. So she's like really logic based trying to do this thing because it's like the perfect balance of that whole emotional and logical thing. Like I'm not going to let the emotions get in the way of my master planning of my of how I'm going to get to the goal that I want, but
Mhm.
I'm allowing it to tell me what I want to do, like what I'm gonna. I'm not even gonna allow my emotions for my old master Fatima, the real Fatima. Like I really cared about her. I really hate what happened to her, and because of
I
that,
mean,
I'm
she's
doing
carrying her
this.
name throughout this whole time. Yeah.
But it's ironically she's willing to do the same thing or worse to this whole other group of people in order to just be a stepping stone towards the goal that she has.
All because I think she stated this in either last episode or the episode before, where she was like, you have to iron your resolve. Like, at one point she was like, she almost forgave in her heart,
Yeah. Like a
even
couple
though
episodes
she
ago. Yeah.
remembers, like, I almost was okay with everything.
Feel myself forgiven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I know this is nothing to ever be forgiven for.
Yeah.
And, that's a very hard thing to like go through, like choosing yourself in the midst of everyone else's plans, everything else, like just choosing you to like bow down and do what you have to,
Hmm.
but internally choosing yourself to, I'm gonna lock into what I value and
Yeah.
not what they value, because what they value is a book for this girl who literally they threw away my entire life
Well,
and
I
burned it
know
down.
it is for noble cause, like oh, for the sake of helping introduce my people to this
Well,
different
yes
way of
and no.
thinking.
It That's the intention,
Yeah.
but the action, the way to get there was like that's the worst way to go. You could have asked for a book to buy.
No, I get
Like
yeah.
you could have literally said, "Hey, I'm shopping for a book." Done. Series over.
Yeah, but
But no.
that's very
The
true. That's
premise
very
of
true.
like,
That's very true.
even if you are, the one who says, "Oh, everything under the sun is mine," you didn't have to destroy the entire village for it.
Mm.
Because it was one thing to kill the woman, but then you literally everyone around.
Yeah.
So no. She sees it as like it's not that you guys wanted intelligence, it's that this guy wanted to like destroy everything and take everything because he has a superiority complex of like
Yeah.
everything's mine and I can do whatever I want. No repercussions. And it's for the greater good of my people.
Yeah, you know, yeah, because that's his philosophy. So when she goes to him, hey, I want this book, the way he gets it is, okay, well, I'm gonna expand my territory for this place and conquer and then get the book. For but for the guy who's Khan right now, he might have just been, I'm gonna go to the market and I'm gonna find the book. So you have to
But I think it's
understand,
funny how they showed that for the other girl.
yeah.
Oh, give me your earrings. Here, I'm gonna buy this. I'll never get those earrings back. Don't worry, they'll come back to you. What happened? Oh, that guy sold it for this. Oh, this guy, oh, brought it back to the kingdom. Oh, there you go. See?
Oh
All
yeah.
for a purchase.
Oh, that's
All for a
insane.
random sequence of events that he said, I predict they'll be back to you. Like
Yeah.
that's how it works in this kingdom, that it's going to be given back to me as a, form of, hey, I found these beautiful jewels.
I thought that was incredible because that's I mean, before it was the whole
I thought it was going to be a setup, but then
uh
after I saw it, I'm like, yeah.
no, it was incredibly, it was high level stuff. I mean, like first the whole her stealing her resolve and getting into the mentality of okay, this is gonna happen to the Jinn, whatever. Like it showcases scaling of empathy. Like when you're dealing with things on a small person to person level, it's easy to not fuck people over. But when you're thinking about big things like machinations that involve destroying or conquering kingdoms, then all of a sudden it's
Insignificant in
like
their eyes.
yeah,
Yeah.
people sacrifice aren't as important.
Hmm.
And so I think that showcases how things work on a big scale or how easy it is when you're looking at things on a big scale, it's hard to care about the little person or think about how things function on a person to person level because it's just the knee jerk, the responsibility. It's so easy to just, okay, I want to accomplish this goal. These people need to be sacrificed. These people need to be killed. Those people need to be attacked. So for the Khan, who's now in charge of the biggest land mass empire that the world has ever known to this day, to be like, yeah, give me your rings. Your earrings. It'll come back. It'll come back. For the confidence that he had, first of all, showcase that he understands how things happen on a very small scale. And one the thing that he said at the end when he said, I wonder if everybody's gonna understand or see things my way. After this, I don't think he wants to go to war. I think he's just like,
Because he
okay,
seems
this,
like every chance that has a conflict, he doesn't take it seriously. He
yeah.
doesn't take it to heart because he knows if he does, he has thousands of people who will be up, ready in arms and kill. So he sees it possibly as that's not really solving it. That's just
I think
iron ruling it.
he doesn't want to step on his brother's toes. Like his brother gives this big grandiose speech, like, "All right, bro, yeah. They're not gonna say anything against this. Like, yeah, that's for the sake of our empire. Also, because his idea was shot down. Maybe if he shot his brother's idea down, maybe it would be looked at as petty. So he's
Hmm.
just like, no, yeah, sure. And then, but his hopes is that everyone's gonna look at this things his way. And I thought it was just incredible because I've seen like there's good anime that touches on these global instruments of power. You know, there's the diplomacy, the intelligence, the military aspect, and the economics. There's anime usually touches on like one of those things, like, all right, yeah, I get it. But like
You, yeah,
the good ones like really like touch on two. Like there's some that even do three, which is like, wow, that's incredible. This one does all four.
Fantastic
Episode
Four.
7. It does all four. The the I didn't get it. The not that fast. The okay, we got the military aspect. The Mongols are conquering. All right, cool. the intelligence aspect. All right, the main character over here trying to utilize the information that she knows and how to process information with the information that she's gathering in order to figure out a way to fracture
Hmm.
the kingdom. The diplomatic aspect. The other lady also gathers has intelligence, came to the same conclusions that Satara,
Hmm.
fake Fatima, came up with, and is trying to figure out a way the machinations, figure out a way to keep the kingdom together.
Hmm.
And talking to the fourth wife, like, hey, this is how we're gonna do it. And then they're both utilizing the diplomatic means to try to figure out how to make that work. Like, damn, you touching on three of them. Then four, the guy, okay, this is gonna come back to us. Why? And it's not just okay, I know it's gonna come back to us because people want to sell us and give us this big thing. He was trying to figure out how far the economic reach of the Mongolian Empire stretched out to. Not just how much land we conquered, how far could this go and still like
Come back to me as a gift.
that's
Yeah.
economics, the movement, the flow of money. If I give this
My
here,
series calls it observation hockey. Don't know how this guy has it, but you know.
and you see like it would have been one thing to just like showcase with the earrings, but it's not just that.
Yeah.
Shatara goes talks to the merchants. Why? These guys are scary. Why are you coming here? Actually, no. This is the safest place to come. Like, first of all, we come here for the profit. We're gonna get the most money from coming over here. Secondly, it's the safest. I'm gonna get the most money, and I'm the least likely to get raided.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the world. So you're touching on all four dynamics of global power, and it's only episode 7. Like this is so good.
Yeah. It explains so much. It has very in-depth, like detailed story and or history. And I believe like this is probably one of those that as we go on, it's only gonna blow our minds even more. Like I don't even know how she's gonna start causing more or causing disruptions here and there. Like it looks like it's gonna be all from different ways to say mentalists manipulate certain factions or certain conversations to have more like in a different eyeball as opposed to in Dr. Stone how he would have the conversation standing next to them to
Mm.
agree with them. It's going to be standing next to them to disagree with them and
Yeah.
have them, hey, mentally think this person who just told me this, who's my friend, I think, is telling me that these people are against me
Mm.
just
Yeah,
to
yeah,
cause
yeah,
that
yeah.
confusion. I feel like that's where she's going to go with.
Yeah, I'm very impressed, man. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, this is how wars start.
Yeah.
Internal civil wars, internal like, feuds. The strong empire that was built from one family is now families are splitting. Now it's East, West, Virginias.
And they have a really cool human aspect to it too. And like very big attention like the I thought that I understood the history. Like I'm
Mhm.
thinking like, oh no, I know that the Mongols really valued craftsmanship. They didn't care about your standing as whether you're a slave or not. Like they don't care about that crap. They just care about like, oh, can you make something? Can you do something for us? And they showcase that when he's talking about creating a capital. Like, oh, I'm just gonna create this capital that's gonna be good for merchants, gonna be good for us thing, and then whenever we want to live lavishly, we're gonna do that, and then that'll be good for all of us, and then we still do our nomadic ways. I'm not trying to change the culture, just like, hey, let's have this something to show off our greatness about.
Mhm.
And so like, oh yeah, so he understands the machinations of economics. I think more than maybe anybody else does. But
This series though, they're doing
yeah,
it.
yeah, big time. But something I didn't think about is, well, maybe when it comes to the people who are serving the royalty,
Mhm.
maybe it does matter to them for the roles of that for that role, like serving their royalty of the standing of the people. They don't want do they want the slave or do they care about that? Or is that uh, just an opinion? But I really don't know. I'm not sure. but the lady didn't argue against it, so maybe that may be true. And that's something that I didn't go into detail, like studying the specific people in these specific positions, where they came from, or if that mattered. So maybe it does, or at least that's like an attention to detail
Hmm.
that is very impressive in this anime. Whether it's true or not, it's like a cool theme to continue throughout. Like the same thing with the dad who keeps calling his son like by a different kid's name. It's like, oh, is he doing that on purpose, or is he just trying to make him jealous? Or is he just that forgetful? Like it's just like one of those human elements that they just add in. It's just an easy little throw in thing right
Yeah,
there,
because I
and
could easily just say, make sure you say the right name, and that's it. No, say the
yeah.
wrong name.
And maybe it's just enough of a difference for us to pay attention to that. And because like maybe that person's significant in some kind of way that we don't even know.
But at the same time, everything in this series so far hasn't seemed like anything's out of the ordinary to be thrown in as a stray.
Mm,
Like I feel like every detail of this series, every point of like conversation has a deeper or a meaningful point to it.
mm,
Like even when they were talking, oh, what's the secret of life? Deep rooted meaning.
yeah,
Oh, what's behind door number one? Deep rooted meaning.
yeah.
Oh, this pot falling off from the roof. Deep rooted meaning. Like I don't think this series was written at all um with any hesitation of like, no, I'm gonna cook these ingredients and
Yeah.
I'm gonna Jan walk this up.
Oh, dude. We gotta start talking about that. We gotta start talking about that anime.